Hi YouTube, this is Keith. Today I'm going to do a little, somebody was asking about the other shotgun that I had, and it is a model 2200 Winchester. It was made in Connecticut. Here's the stupid thing. Made in Connecticut, but it was sold originally for the Canadian market. So it's an American gun, but from what info I was able to get from it, it was basically made in the US for Canada, for whatever reason. Now, it's basically the sister of the Model 1200, or the cousin, whatever you want to call it. It has the same firing pin in it. I'll just cock her back here. See if I can. Alright. Now, yeah, it's got the same firing pin head in it as the 1200 has, and I believe the 1300 has the same. I've never had a 1300, but looking at some of the videos, I believe they are the same system. It's chambered for 3-inch shells, and the serial number on the bottom of it is L1131416, and then it just says 12 gauge Magnum. Now, the wood design on it is pretty decent. I don't know if the 1200s have the same design, but it's very light, aluminum receiver. It's actually the first shotgun I've had with an aluminum receiver. I have a synthetic Mossberg, and to tell you the truth, I don't really care too much for it, because if you're out in the sun all day with it, it tends to get loose where the stock is, and I'm starting to have problems with the forearm. So that gun's going back to where it came from, basically. But as far as it goes, this is an all-around great duck goose gun, or whatever you want to use it for. Easy to tear down, easy to clean. It's basically just one pin holding the trigger group in, and if you get any sand or any crap in there and you need to clean it out without going home, it's the ideal gun to take with you. Uh, Other than that, I've never had any jams with it. It's got a 30-inch full choke barrel, non-ventilated rib. I'd like to find a ventilated rib, and when I first purchased it, I was wanting one, and first people I called was Winchester, and they said they never even made them. So I was stuck in a jam there, and then after doing some research, I come to find out that this is just more or less the sister of the 1200. So that's my next little project for this piece, is to get a nice ventilated rib for her, and maybe some kind of a choke system. I mean, it's great to have different chokes, because it saves you from having to buy another gun with a modified choke or an improved cylinder. Uh, Other than that, I mean, it's a decent little gun. Very light, no kick to it. I've fired everything from double odd buck through it to number fours to goose shot and stuff like that, and I've never had any problems with kicking. It's fairly light. But other than that, it's pretty good. Uh, Anybody has any info or any videos on a 2200 or anything like that, that'd be cool. I've been looking around and haven't really found anything. And I have another gun here. It's a Model 50. I just did a video on it about a week ago. Uh, it's a pretty decent old gun. Um, Chambered for 2 3/4. It's a 12 gauge as well. But somewheres in the early 50s, late 50s, it was manufactured. I don't know when they stopped making them, but it has an aftermarket barrel on it, a ventilated rib with a poly choke, which is kind of great to have, but it's so damn heavy that it's one of those guns you don't really want to lug around all day long. But other than that, it's great for geese and ducks. But anyways, there's my video of the 1200 and the Model 50 Winchester. Alright.